What is going on, everyone? Nick here, and welcome back to Spellcaster University. Finally, we're at the end of the what one is this? The pirate one, yeah. So we two start this one. That's okay, not too big a deal. Just want to do some bookkeeping, some bookkeeping. Sorry, I just woke up. With as far as the straw poll goes from the last episode, most of them were just like do whatever or do as many recordings as I can a week. So I'm gonna take that as to pre-record. The plan is going to be probably 2 episodes a week. So it'll be an hour content each week. And then I'll just do the other days we filled in with Honey Agenda Cult. I have a another series I'm working on, one that is a bit easier to record, just like in general, so just to help get out more content. But yeah, as for this series goes, it looks like I'm gonna do some pre-recording. So this episode will come out, or this episode will be recorded, then I'll just immediately record the next episode. So, every other episode, it's going to be hard to take feedback and stuff. But, hopefully that's not too big of an issue. Yeah, we're going ahead. We're going to finish this up. And we'll see what 2-star book we get. And then we'll really decide where we're going. And, of course, we are now officially going to start going for Thaumaturge. Seeing some really good ideas as far as ways to... Got really lucky with the string of passives there. But different ways to potentially get a Thaumaturge, or just to make it easier on ourselves. I've seen some good ideas, so I'm going to try to incorporate as many of those as I can, and then with my own ideas and stuff. It should be interesting. I'm not promising success. I'm promising I will try. but yeah, should be a good time. It looks like we're not getting... Oh, we are still getting... I want to actually go through all these, because if we had the chance to get a passive, I want to at least use the reroll. Oh, imp I should have taken. Oh well. Alright, we'll just automate the rest of them. Alright, give me a second. Alright, so we get a 2-star. Not the most ideal thing in the world, but we did get the pirates. So I'm not going to trip too hard over that. So let's go ahead and end the game. And then, as far as where to go now, so the village is one that I've thought about. I've also thought about the lake. The swamps is also a potential. That one, the sandy is a bit of an issue, or the losing health and sandy is a bit of an issue, but that one is a lot easier to push back the Lord of Evil. So it might be easier to use as our first one. The village one, I feel like that's a good second one. The volcano's just bad. Although the volcano's probably not that bad. The lake might be the answer, to be honest. Because I'm trying to think. I was like, okay, the lake, there's no real big negative. Yes, it's a longer trip to school, so, that's an issue. But outside of that, like, as long as you can keep dorms and everything in, like, as long as you can have the right amenities, that is a completely negligible issue. And then as far as the quest in that zone, it's just to have the 5 dragons, which I feel like isn't that difficult if you're going for them. I feel like almost the perfect combo is going lake, village, swamp, or lake, swamp, village for the last 3. Let's do that. Let's go lake. We meant to do it last time, but we couldn't. So home magic, start each game with a janitor card. Start the game with 2 random equipment cards. That could be really strong. Or Star Atlas. Improves the observation. Okay, so we're definitely taking the Blacksmith Master Spellbook. because 2 random equipment cards, and we have the spell book that makes the entry point to using equipment 1 level lower. I think that's a good combo. So we'll take that. Anti-magic Terse reduces all mana gains by 10%, but increases all gold gains by 20%. Okay, that could be very strong. I think we absolutely take that one. Because I think we're going to rely heavily on regular classrooms. Ooh. Okay, immediately very strong. Obviously, we're not going to get this good of equipment every time, but oh my god. All right, let's see. So we get Arcane Alchemy. We get extra gold and 2 houses, which I think is the one we're taking. Or the Light Room and Shadow Room is very strong as well. Ooh, okay. Ooh, because that takes out 2 of our rooms right out the gate. Then we just fish for the other ones. And then, of course, we get additional rooms later, but this starts us on such a strong point. But I also need to fish for Jack of all trades. These episodes are going to be a little slower, for sure. And 200 gold's nothing to sneeze at. I think it's easier to get the classrooms than it is to get new houses. So we're going to go with this one. Yes, I think that is the correct move. All right, let's go ahead and let's start going for a house right out the gate. So there's a few of these that I want. Like, if I can get ambitious Jack of all trades, that's the absolute ideal. Learns all magic 10% faster is very strong. Let's see. Going alchemy could be really good. Let this be, because what I might do, because I have so many classes, is just let the classes be like, okay, so this one is this, right? And then you can put them in that, and they do a year in that. That could be decent. We'll try this for now. Let's make it blue since it's alchemy. So let me make this a blue cauldron. I kind of like the green. I don't know why, but we'll make this the blue buds. Oh wait, no. Let's be the cobalt buds. It sounds slightly better, but that's going to be alchemy. So when it's time for them to go learn alchemy, I'm just going to put them in this classroom instead of rotating a bunch of the stuff. So we'll do that. And actually, what I want to do, let me grab it right now. I have internal light. I have notes. I'm going to keep notes on this mat, or on this us going for this. That is my plan. So I have my notes ready. All right, let's go for another new house. Okay, Jack of all trades. There we go. So we get Jack of all trades, so we don't need to worry about that as much. Let's see. Now, so this is the graduation class, quote unquote, is how I'm going to take it. And I saw a really good idea where if I see that they have one in each field, I can put them in a graduation class that actually forbids all classes, so that they can go to things like the student counselor to try and get them that last second bonus towards getting it. But Jack of all trades is also just a really good opener. So I think we can go Jack of all trades, chosen of light. So that'll double them up on light. We'll make sure that this is also, I kind of like the anglerfish for this one. Make that white. We'll make sure that they end up in this class. But I think we could go like this and let's say, hey, this is our light class for now. And we could make that work. So this is gonna be the angle of my eye. Yeah, there we go. And if you think I spelled angel wrong, it's an anglerfish. I'm not dumb, I swear. Okay, so we get Arcane Scholar right out the gate. And we get Well Behaved's probably better. So go like that. This could be, I kind of like the design already. Let's make this like black. There we go. This is going to be the spell oak. It's not even an oak, but whatever. Arcane Scholar. So Arcane's important to me because if I can roll the right rooms, Arcane's the one that I want potentially first because I can get eventually the classroom that extends the time. And I feel like that would be super strong to get. But we'll just go like this. This will be our Arcane. So let me set this up. And of course, I will go through and change these. I'm just doing this as kind of like a mental notes type thing. And then we'll do our last house. Let's see, what do we get? So we get Chosen Light, which we don't really need. So this is a decent generalist one. So you take much less sanity when insulted. You're also a light sleeper. I think that's although light sleeper is good. We'll do diligent. Because light sleeper, I want to make sure I have the like certain items in the rooms so that they can be potentially getting to level 1 when they're sleeping. I think that's going to be super important. So we'll rock this. We'll be beautiful diligent. This can be the Swords of Durf. Okay. And then we'll just call this our shadow for now. But it's a good general one. So we'll take that. Obviously, we're popping those immediately. Let's grab some classrooms. We do get a refectory, a second refectory right out the gate, which I'm actually going to take. I think that's worth it. We get the light and nature room. We have good bonuses to light, so I'm going to take that one first. We get a shadow room, which I'm going to take. The private bedroom's good, but I don't think it's necessary to take right this second, although I'm about to. Let's see. Although collection of crystal snow globes is also super strong, just to keep the teacher in the classroom for longer. But we'll rock private bedroom just to have some sanity generation now, or some sanity reduction, I should say. Let's go in here. Have we? Oh, this is the third one. Okay, yeah, I was tripping. I was like, did we not get a spell book? Let's go. What did I want to change? Oh yeah, application fee up, just because and I'm going to tick this to students are wealthier on average, because we do have the increased gold gain, and eventually what I'm going to do is make it paid dormitories. So that we're getting good gold generation. We can upgrade the classes a little bit, but the big thing is for the generalist classrooms, I want multiples of each. That's what I'm going to go for. And we'll see how that kind of shakes out. So let's grab the students. I'm going to start them all in the light one. So I'm going to start them all in angle. And we'll hope for the best. Like the 1 to 3 years, those ones aren't going to be easy to particularly get, but they can still feed into generalist passives, or decent passives, right? So we'll put them in here. We have a 1 of 5. The 1 of 5, 1 of 7s are going to be the important ones. And luckily we get almost all of them as 1 of 5, 1 of 7s. And we'll drop that back down to 15 gold pieces. And we can get one more thing, in which we get another dormitory, which is good, but I'd rather have the private apartments, actually. Yeah, the dormitory is easier to get than the private apartments, and we need the ability for the teachers to be able to rest. So he has Poser, and he's slow. You have Elder, and you're greedy, but you have... Okay, the Elder is immediately better. So we'll take you. I think what we do is we take... Oh yeah, I forgot we get that little nub out there. I think we put this here, put the shadow classroom here, and then build every student amenity up 1 level. Just so that the teachers always have somewhere they can go. Inspire and relax. That's it. I'll take that teacher every time. We'll go dormitory right above this one. We'll go refectory above both of these. We'll put the student hall here. We have the second refectory, but I'm gonna hold off on that one. Put the private bedroom right there. We'll keep this refectory for now because I don't want it clumped together, and we'll go from here. Yeah, I think that works. I hope. So there we come from this way, right? Yeah, here they all come. The light classroom teacher is a bit slow, but that's okay. But yeah, I think... So we're starting in winter. So every winter, I gotta rotate what the students are doing. That may take a little while. And I think at the beginning, actually... Let's see, let me take this first. The odds of us getting an Archmage are so small. Yeah, I'm not going to take that one. Because we're already going to have a hard time getting stuff. And I'm actually, what I'm going to do... That's the wrong button. Because we only have 2 classrooms right now, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put Shadow as normal priority. So that at least the students are learning. Because I don't want them to just always be... So, like, they should... Oh, she went straight to there. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, that's okay. Let's pause this for a second. I keep hitting different buttons to pause, because I've been playing so many different freaking games. Let's go ahead and put these guys in here. There we go. They're from the king. Give me 200 gold. I would actually like the 200 gold. I know the architecture one could have been good, but... Okay, there we go. Now the students should be flocking to the classrooms. Get everyone in here. Like, let's check out... How's the student looking? Do they just immediately hit rank 1? He does. He essentially does. Okay, so that's how good this potentially is. This student is done with light. Now, the second he's done, do I put him in to the shadow classroom? So go to, like, that's the question, right? So, like, if we know that they're going to be done, so that was Norman. So it's Norman Turnip right here. We could take Norman, put him in here. Now he has to go learn shadow. And so, like, all these guys, like, Elvis, go learn shadow. And then just as they go, they can kind of... We can kind of micromanage the early ones. At least a little bit. Let's go, give me magical trinkets. Ooh, give me the Necro Staff, because that's easy early stuff. Yeah. And we take this. What do we want? I don't really want the peasants not to like me, so let's go with no. And then I think we go hang out with the peasants to start it off, because I want the increased guinea pig speed. So students are starting to shuffle it around. I think once... Yeah, let's definitely take nature. We'll take this. Ooh, we get a trophy room right out of the gate. I like the trophy room. I like the trophy room, and it's not the most effective thing in the world. It should be right here, though. Now that I think about it. Yeah, we're going to put it here. And what we could do, we could actually put this on top of this. And then build classrooms out from here so that if you're eating at any point, you're getting the benefits of the refectory. So we're going to keep all you guys in that classroom first. We'll let it play a bit. And then once we've let this play a bit, I like that they're learning even though the teacher's not in there. That's convenient. So let me pause it real quick. So, like, let's see. So we have Daniel. He can go into shadow. Owen is learning shadow. They're learning shadow. They're learning shadow. Almost there. Okay. So yeah, like I said, we're going to take this bad boy slow. If this is too micromanagey, let me know. But my goal is to just, like, try to get them in this stuff. And what I've actually thought about is once they do hit level 1 in each one, I put them in a class that forbids all classes. And I know you're probably like, that makes no fucking sense. But here's my thought process. the higher level they get in each thing, the more possible futures they get. So I'm hoping to, if I keep them, you know, topped out at level 1 of everything, they don't have as many options. That's a higher % chance of getting Thaumaturge. Let's take the psychologist. We'll put it over here, just in case they need it. I think that's worth it. I'm not gonna make friends with you guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, okay, we can speed it up a little bit. Our teacher's teaching. I mean, the students are getting the education they need. I'll take it. I mean, this is going swimmingly at the start. I absolutely want this. Ooh, that's the only hard part. Is going to be the let's see, what does this actually give? Reduce the growth rate of their needs for some time. Okay. So reduce the growth rate of their needs. Let's put that in. I mean, that I could. I'll put it in here. And we make the duck. We always do the duck. All right, and now I'm gonna go in here. I think we don't have a ton of students, but I think we can immediately go ahead and do paid dormitories because we need the money generation. Oh, you know what I also need to take, now that I think about it, is we're going to get a sponsor. It loses a bit of prestige, but the money is what we're after. So we take that. That should be good. And then we just let these guys do their thing. Yeah, see, like we already have a student with the necro staff, which is great. So we get 3. Let's put them all in here. And I think what we can do now is honestly, let's see, let's check these guys out. So we got one, like this student's already set. So that's really good. We need Kevin to get into a different class. We need Lily to go down here. And just to micromanage them a bit more, this is already an old man child. Which actually, now that I think about it, old man child can go into Shadow. Okay, they're all new. We're going to take Shadow out of this one and just do it like that. Just to make sure that the students can get into the classroom that they need. We'll just take the -10. I'm not really tripping out being friends with them. We will immediately take another Philosopher's Stone. And we get an Alchemy Room. That's actually huge. Okay, so we put the Alchemy Room here. Yeah, we'll put the Alchemy Room here. Take the good teacher. And then we can start moving students around. Like, where was Kevin? Kevin, you, my son, are going into alchemy. And then, like, these guys, once these guys get their 1 point in Shadow, I can switch them around. And I think, you know, this may not be the best way in the world to do this, but I think it's still, like, solid enough. You know what I mean? Where it's like, I feel like we're going to be okay. The big thing is we need more students. And I feel like almost like the changing them each winter isn't the right way to do it. I feel like micromanaging them a ton is actually going to be the way to do it. Which, you know, could potentially get annoying, but I'm gonna try it to make it not. Or at least I think it's still the most efficient way to do this. So we'll see what happens. A spellbook card. This is the one time I honestly don't super care about taking all the mana. But a spellbook's fine. We'll take the spellbook, we'll put it in here. Give them a chance if they're eaten to get a specialization. And we'll let it keep going. And I think what I'll do is I'll just check the students each season change to see if anybody has fulfilled where they're at, so that I can kind of keep them rotating as much as possible. Now let's see, how am I almost don't want to take this. I'm going to take Youth Potion Seller under the idea that I'm not going to get it. Because, like, Puppet Handler and Unicorn Handler our Puppet Master and Unicorn Handler are both going to take away possible thaumaturges. Because I know that the barrier to... If they're 20, that means the barrier to entry for those is very small. Youth Potion Starter is 12, so I think I'll get less times where it auto-takes that. Yeah, I'm gonna take Youth Potion Seller. And then I think the ideal is you take the money one and then just something else. Oh, eventually it'll be the Loch Ness Monster, right? So that'll pop at some point. And we'll hopefully be taking that. Put all the students in there. Get some good. We have decent money generation, so I'll take that. We get some light. We get a Heroes Chapel. Again, I'm not necessarily. This is if anything, the first test one where I'm gonna see what happens if I just don't take these classrooms. If I end up needing them eventually, I'll take them. But it'll be interesting to see what I can kind of do with this. And just see how that goes. Alright, but now that it's spring, let's go ahead and pause it. Let's check out the students. Which sounds terrible, but you know what I mean. And what's nice is if I keep a consistent flow of how I'm like wielding the students, or how I'm rotating them, then it makes things easy on myself. So I know, okay, you're going light to shadow to alchemy. And that just makes things easy. Now, of course, this does mean we have a bunch of students, but some of these students should be good or close to good. Yeah, like Jay can go in there. Everybody else is just close. Okay, so we'll have it like that. There we go. We'll let them keep going. Some students can't get back into the facilities because of issues. Ooh, is this new? Draw new deep folk. That's interesting. I didn't know that was an option. All right, what we got? Okay, oh, this one's super. Okay, so the mana and then the money one. Those ones we can always do. Let's just do light because we've already generated a decent amount of it. And that's going to be kind of our starter room. We do have to worry about the orcs potentially starting to attack pretty soon, but I'm not too scared. Now, why they're leaving, I don't know. Oh, it's because there's a teacher in the... So they're tired, they leave. Ugh. Okay, that's a little annoying, but we got Arcane Room. That's actually huge. So now we're just looking at... Now we're just looking at a nature room, and we'll have all of the rooms. Which is great. Alright, let me pause it. So have you guys gotten... Okay, so you haven't gotten Alchemy yet. But we do have Arcane. So that's awesome. And then worst case scenario, since we don't have 5 classes, we could just go like that. And then now we have the potential of getting them, you know, in the classrooms much quicker. And now I think is when, if we say we draw another light card, we place another light classroom. Just so they have the ability to get into it. So that the teachers do go away for a minute, we can kind of throw them in. Let's see. I think this is going kind of as good as it could right now, and I'll take that. And I think, let's see. No, I think we keep the micro. Because I was thinking of having students go into, like, say they're alchemy and arcane. But I feel like it's okay to let him teach with nobody in there for a bit. Like, I don't think that's too big of a hit. Getting 2 batches of new students is amazing, and we're going to immediately charge them up the wazoo. And we're just going to immediately throw everyone in here, I believe. We could rotate it around, honestly. That might not be a terrible idea, so instead of just, like, stuffing the light classroom, yeah, let's do that. So we'll put 3, we'll do that, and then we'll get both of these kind of even. There we go. Okay, so now students can go into any room, or now there's at least a rotation, so that, you know, students aren't... Okay, teacher's lounge we do need, and we're gonna put it right there. And so that way they can also rest in there. But now we have students that will go do arcane, that will go do stuff. And then once it turns over to the, that's pretty quick. We'll wait a little bit longer. We'll wait till we hit spring, and then I'll go back through and check everybody and kind of see how each group's doing. Like right now, the alchemy kids are getting taught, which is great. We got these guys. We'll take that one. That one's easy. I'm actually going to take away this one, because I don't think... Reduce curriculum by a length of a year could actually be super good once we get all 5 classrooms up and running, because that goes with the thing I was saying about not giving them too many levels and things. So that could actually be super good. Okay, I think that's fine. We take away the sponsor because I don't want to bleed prestige, and we're in a decent spot. I think this is like an okay spot. We just had some money taken out, which is a-okay. Now, I believe I can go to the merchant and also get classrooms, if I remember correctly. I do want to up the Royal Bastion, but I think actually let's just see if we can get a classroom. I am very interested in new classrooms. Now, it is, okay, so it is generic rooms. That's actually incredible. Okay, so we take a light classroom, I think. Just so that there's 2 going. We'll put it right here. The poser procrastinator is such a bad combo. But I guess it doesn't matter if they can... Student teacher has small chance of losing a negative trait. I'm going to take this teacher, and then now they have 2 options to go into. I think that's actually very strong. And now here's where we start getting into although we should probably take a janitor. I'm going to take the janitor. I think there's a chance we could actually do this with very little items. As crazy as that sounds. Let's go ahead. I'm going to pay off the orcs, I think. Yeah. Okay, we finally get... Okay, so we need nature mana or arcane mana. Okay. Alright, so we'll eventually be able to go learn their ways. Let's go ahead and pause it. After I organize these students, I'm going to go ahead and... that student's almost... He's a 3 of 3 year and it's almost a thaumaturge. If we didn't have to wait so long for him to be able to go into other places, I think we could have got him thaumaturge in 3 years. Which is hilarious. This student's still learning alchemy. Okay, we're good there. You have shadow and light, so you'll go in there. You have light, so you'll go... We'll put you in there. We'll put you in here. Put you in here. Put you in here. You in here. I mean, like, all these students have level 1, which is hilarious. Okay. So what we just need to be careful about is we need them back in this classroom before they graduate. Which that's actually going to be the more difficult part. Although I guess it doesn't matter because they had to have level 1 in everything. So basically I'll just do it once they have level 1 in everything, I put them back in that class. I think that's the plan. Let's see, do we have anybody? So nobody's really gone to arcane class much yet. That's okay. This student can go in there. This student can go in there. Okay, so we are running into that issue where because of the way we set it up at the first part, it's kind of bunching us up here. But that shouldn't be too big of a problem. Okay, that's fine. We just had nobody in the light classrooms for right now. That's not that big a deal. But yeah, that should be good. We're looking pretty solid, I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause this one. We'll end this one here. Now, like I said at the beginning of the episode, I am recording. It's this episode, then I'll record the next episode immediately after this. So any feedback on this one's gonna have to wait till then. Still comment, of course, because if there's something specific to this episode, I'll absolutely look at it. I'm not, you know, I'll still check comments, I'll still respond to comments, and, you know, the thing you may have an issue with or anything like that, or just like good advice, might not be applied till 2 episodes later. So, yeah. But thank you all for watching. Thank you for supporting the series. Thank you so much for just, you know, understanding that I am in very busy times right now. And so my ability to record is greatly diminished. But hopefully I can, this week I should be able to get out 4 to 5 episodes of stuff, and hopefully, you know, I can keep that kind of going. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time. See ya.